Alright then. What is going on, World of YouTube? My name is Grandmaster Scott. Welcome to welcome to Series Smash. This is a thing I'm doing probably, I don't know if it'll be annual, but basically when we get a lot of, stream suggestions and ideas, I'm just going to compile them. First, I just want to check something real quick. So while I'm doing that, if you have any last-minute entries you'd like, let me know. Oh wait, do we have new art? Okay, let's check it out. Oh right, I actually saw this as I was booting it up. Parched Fox and the cats alike. I love that. Alright, let me just get the bracket ready, and then we can decide through Smash. I'm gonna lower my camera a bit. There, that was bothering me a little. Alright, I am going to now enter in our choices that I've actually already set up here. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I have the wrong number of fighters. 1 second. Okay, yeah. Hey, welcome. I'm still just I'm keeping it secret what's gonna be here to add a little bit of, mystery. Nope, that was the wrong one. Did I miss? Wait, hang on. Hang on a sec. I accidentally put in too many, so I'm already subbed to you, dude. Okay, well, since I did this by accident, I might as well just put some of these in. Oh, I don't. Okay, I accidentally made a teeny mistake. So, it's an easy one. Simply give me 2 suggestions for a series, and yeah. Actually, something tells me I should probably put in my own, because I don't want to spoil what the current roster is. Well, I might as well. And, why not? Okay. Okay. We have a couple last minute entry. Wait. What did I do wrong? Dang it. Hang on. I think I messed something up. Alright. It may look a little chaotic. Alright. Okay, good. The choices are still here. Good. Okay, one moment. We're almost ready. Shit. Random enough. And welcome to Series Smash. I'm gonna be right here. Welcome to Series Smash. These are your options. I could not put names on them. I don't know how. I think I have to only do that with like Amiibo. Scott, so after the fight, is the stream going to be in episode 2? No, the stream is just the fights. Yeah. So, before a fight begins, I will explain who they are representing, since I couldn't fully name them. So, Series Smash. I figured we could do this as maybe like an annual thing if we stockpile a lot of options. So let's go. The first 3 opponents. First, in the Sans costume is Delta Traveler, a Deltarune Undertale fan game. Fighting... oh my gosh. So we have Sans representing Delta Traveler, a Mii brawler that may look weird, but it's supposed to be Phoenix Wright. So, the first round is Delta Traveler versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy versus Kingdom Hearts. I figured we could also... I've never played Kingdom Hearts before, so that'll be a thing. Scott Steve is the most OP character in Smash. That's not fair at all. Well, they're all set to CPU level 9 also, and we are going to see it, and I'm going to commentate over all the fights. I miss wearing the Magikarp shirt and hat. Go! Starting off with strong, Phoenix already just hits 2, but then gets shot in the back by Sans, and it immediately gets his grenade parried. Phoenix is very hot right now. I went for fire attack since he is Phoenix. His name is Phoenix, right. Oop. He dodged the lightning to get hit by a missile. Dodges the charge shot as well. Sora, despite taking the least amount of damage so far, has been not doing well. Oh, and the first stock, he is not down yet. I set them all to 3 stocks so we could extend it a little. Welcome to the stream. Right now, ooh, Phoenix just took a big side smash from Sans. And Sora is still just being floaty as ever. And right now it is simply... Ooh, wait, is that... Phoenix is not out yet. He almost was. And now he is. There goes the first stock loss. Welcome to the stream, everyone tuning in. This is Series Smash, where we will be determining what my next stream series will be on Mondays with a CPU Smash tournament. Kind of similar to how RT Game does it, but mine aren't amiibo because I'm not rich. Oop, and they got the double freeze, and Phoenix has his final smash ready. Because I've set everything to final smash meter. So that way there was no, like, smash ball juggling. Oh, wait, but Sans has his final smash ready as well. Will he hit the Gaster Blaster, or will he be hit by a Judicial Barrage? Judicial Barrage gets both! Phoenix gets both Sora and Sans. And there goes Sans' stock, but Sora has his final smash ready. Will he use it, and will it then? It hit both of them! Both Sans and Phoenix Wright get trapped in sealing the keyhole. And there goes Phoenix since he was above 100%. Now we only have one stock between Phoenix and Sans, and Sora still only has 2. But 90%. Can he clutch, or will this be a 1v1v1? Like, let us find out, everyone. There's currently a big fight. There was a fight going on, but it has now moved. Sans has his final smash ready. He didn't get to use it before, but he does now. And Phoenix gets hit bad and is out. For the time being, we will not be doing a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy series. Maybe soon. But right now, it is Kingdom Hearts versus Delta Traveler. Can Sans beat Sora, or will the power of Disney be just too powerful for Toby Fox? Let us see. Sans is at 98%, but Sora does have very floaty mechanics, so it could make it hard for recovery. Let us see how this ends. Ooh, he gets hit by that side smash, but hits a down smash pretty hard. And Sans is out! Kingdom Hearts 1 may be in the running. So, Monday will not be Delta Traveler or Phoenix Wright, but it could be Kingdom Hearts. But let's see who Sora will be going against in the next round. Up next, we have Joker in a red alt being Spider-Man for Insomniac Spider-Man. We have the Dragonborn, who is actually the Tarnished, for an Elden Ring playthrough. And the mushroom down there is chat's pick. Meaning, if chat wins Series Smash, chat gets to unanimously decide what the next series is. That will be decided with a chat poll. So, let us see if chat gets their way, if Spider-Man's just too incredible, or superior, or fantastic, or if Elden Ring truly is Miyazaki's greatest creation. Let us see. Go! Everything's set to Omega Random as well to keep all fights fair and tense. Right now, chat is very aggressive. They really want that Delta Rune content. But so is Spider-Man. There wasn't really this is the closest I could get to Spider-Man, so just bear with me. Ooh, and that is already both Joker and the Tarnished losing a stock. Like, chat is not messing around. I went with the Toad hat and the green cybernetic so that you all can wield a sword while sporting the colors of moss. And Tarnished is already looking bad. This is the closest I could get to Dark Souls as well, or Elden Ring. They didn't really have anything else, so I went with Dragonborn. Why? Because Death Battle did a Dark Souls versus Skyrim Death Battle. Specifically, it was the Dragonborn versus chosen undead. Oh, and Arsene is already out with chat, losing their first stock. Nasty. You got a 2-1-2 right now. But it's not looking good for the Tarnished. Let's see, can they somehow clutch it with a 1-stock victory? Probably not, with Joker and chat being just absolutely madhouses. Oh, chat hits both and gets his final smash ready. It's not entirely as overpowered as, say, Sans and... Oh, and Tarnish is out. No Elden Ring fight. So it's now just chat versus Spider-Man. But chat, and even though they had their final smash ready, Joker is now down to his last stock. It is all up to chat sporting the power of Moss, and Joker embodying with great power comes great responsibility. Let us see who will win. Chat does have 1 stock over Joker, with Joker only having 1, so it can be tight for Spider-Man. But let's see how he does. I also hope you guys enjoy how I portrayed chat as a Mii fighter. It feels like it's really fun just going for the Moss. Ooh, and the perfect guard! And we got Arsene already, and he is getting aggressive. Ooh, the final smash is ready. Will he be able to land it? Ooh, probably not. That grab hit. Ooh, and he is getting juggled. Will he be able to use his final smash before the meter runs out? Yes, he will! It may not... It's probably not going to help much considering how high of a percentage Joker's got, but that it does mean it is not a 2-stock win. So, will Joker be able to clutch it with 100% on him, or will chat just prove to be that powerful with Moss? Excuse me, let us find out. I haven't done something like this in a... Ooh, and Spider-Man is defeated! Chat may get their Delta Traveler after all. They have beaten both They have beaten both Spider-Man and Elden Ring. 2 very big heavy hitters on the PlayStation. But let us see if they can... Now, before we can see if they can beat Kingdom Hearts, we have 2 more rounds ahead of us. First up, Toon Link representing Link's Awakening, which we talked about once before. A Bear Gunner representing Monokuma from Danganronpa, doing Let's Platinum Danganronpa, and Steve for a Minecraft series. Let us see. Will Nintendo best both Spike Chunsoft and Microsoft? Let's see. We can beat Disney to trust. Let's see. Go! Alright, it is notorious of Steve being insanely overpowered with his building mechanics and floaty combat and heavy hitting attacks, like the anvil. But Toon Link is insanely strong in his own right. But Danganronpa is known for just being insane, so it can be anyone's game. And right now, it is ooh, Steve just got launched, but not far. Monokuma is actually on the lowest percentage, but he gets back up from being low to the ground and is able to... Wow, he juggled well. And Steve just got shot in the face. Oop. He tried to juggle again, but missed every target. Toon Link is not doing too well. Ooh, yeah, really not doing well. But there goes Steve. Oh, and Steve has lost the first stock. And Toon Link is not doing well either. It is not looking good for Link's Awakening. Oh, or maybe not. He got a good grab off there. Oh, but Steve has his final smash ready. And Monokuma is the target. And they get hit with the House of Boom with the Stakey. Monokuma has lost his stock, but is very close to a final smash. Same with Toon Link. And the smash meter is filled. And he gets it off. Toon Link is down, and so is Steve. Monokuma Monokuma being surprisingly clutch. But Toon Link does have his final smash ready. Who will it be? The unlucky hit for the Triforce Slash. And it's Monokuma! Will Monokuma lose another stock? No! They hang in! Steve is down to only one stock, but Monokuma's on high percentage. Will Monokuma have to clutch a one-stock win, or will he end up just being that built different? It's anyone's game. They're juggling, they're fighting over control over the ledge. Monokuma almost got launched by an arrow by Toon Link. And he got hit with he almost got launched by that, but Steve unintentionally gave him the save. And Monokuma has lost a stock. It is now 2 stocks to Toon Link and 1 stock to both Monokuma and Steve. Will Toon Link be the surprise winner after not doing too well in the beginning? Let's see. Monokuma's already hitting with the explosives, since that is actually a very important part of Danganronpa's story. Just trust me on that. There's a lot of explosives. In fact, between the Red Stone and the Bomb Down special, this is truly an explosive match. Monokuma's staying the lowest percentage, and he has his final smash ready. And Toon Link gets hit by it. And Steve is out. There will not be an immediate Minecraft playthrough in your future, and Monokuma is getting high percentage while Toon Link is still fresh. Will Toon Link get it off? No, he does not get his final smash out. He was just out of range. And he is getting juggled with bombs right now. It is bomb v bomb. And for anyone wondering why I went with this instead of just the fists, in Danganronpa 2, Monokuma does have a cannon arm. So it just makes the most sense. They are getting close. Despite being lower percentage just before, Monokuma has brought him high. But he is still the one with the most percentage. So let's just see whose arsenal just is the more powerful. Oh, and Toon Link beats out Danganronpa. Looks like Link's Awakening could be in our future. As he gets a hurt bum bum. I really enjoy doing these commentaries. This is a lot of fun. I haven't done this for a long time, not since I did one after a move. And now, the last of the introductory round. We have Cloud Strife sporting Final Fantasy VII. I've played Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I've played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I have never played the original, and there is a kind of HD version of it on Switch. But can it beat Incineroar representing an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Nuzlocke, or Scott, meaning if I win the fight, if I win the tournament, I decide myself without chat's influence at all. Let's see. Will we be going to Alola, Midgar, or a place of my choosing? Two, one, go! Right off the bat, a Gale Strike from Scott hits both. Oh, and us. Ooh, I am really hitting hard. I am not biased at all. Also, fun fact, I chose this look before I ever played Devil May Cry. I just really liked the red coat, and I wanted it, so I just chose the Dante look. And, ooh, Scott, I am really, and I have lost the first stock. I am not that. I start off aggressive, and then I falter towards the end. But I take out both Incineroar and Cloud at the same time. You gotta give me some polish for that. Even though, that was a failed Lariat from Incineroar, but not on the second one on me. Are they just trying to keep me from picking what I want? Because I'm gonna be honest, if I chose, I'd probably do Phoenix Wright. Oop. We got juggling, but no one died, and I have a final smash ready. Will I hit you with a Blade Barrage? Not entirely, but I get you with the Stone Scabbard, and I just hang off the ledge. And Incineroar is down to one stock after that fight for control over the ledge. And there goes my final smash on Incineroar. Incineroar, notorious for having a bad recovery, is out. There will not be an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Nuzlocke. So now it is just Cloud Strife versus Scott. Grandmaster Scott. Ooh, we are high percentage and Cloud does have his final smash ready. Will I get hit with the Omnis Slash? Not yet immediately, but I am down to my last stock. Though Cloud is on high percentage, he has his final smash ready, remember, so it can be risky. But he doesn't get a chance to get it off. He almost fell off the ledge, but was saved by a very lucky climb hazard. So now, who will win? I am down to one stock, but Cloud is on high percentage. Will he just outmaneuver me, or can I get lucky? Let us find out. Ooh, and there goes Cloud! Cloud Strife is now down to one stock. I am on 46%, but it still can be anyone's game if the CPUs get lucky enough. Let us see. Will we be going to Midgar and enjoying the terrorist actions of Avalanche, or will I get my say? Let us find out. So far, not many attacks have connected, but I do dodge the cross slash. I get a couple lucky hits off. Alright. Honestly, when it gets to attacks like this, it makes it harder to commentate. But I am starting to get a juggle off, even though he has a limit break ready. Oop, but he uses it on a missed up smash. Up special. My bad. Okay, once again, will it come down to juggling? Or will it... No, not entirely. They've moved away from the ledge, and I get the final smash off. Can Cloud recover from this? No, he cannot! Cloud Strife is out! I have won! Both chat and myself have won a match. I really should update that to have a much better looking beard. But we will not be going to Midgard or Alola. Scott's pick moves on. And now, the semi-final rounds. The first battle, Kingdom Hearts, represented by Sora, and Chat's pick, represented by the Mossling. Who will win? Will Chat's love for Deltarune be stronger than Disney's corporate corruption? Let us find out. 2, 1, go! Straight into a Firago from Sora and a missed side special from Chat. Going in, and they are just getting juggled by Sora right now. Although Chat did show a lot of promise in that first round, so it can be anyone's game. Oop, especially from getting a hit out of that and dodging the Thundaga. But can they dodge the Blizzaga? Yes, they can, because Sora just misses completely and gets hit by the Firaga. Ooh, but does get hit by the lock-on. And the down air! They are getting their money's worth in an attack. But they are still missing the Thundaga, so it's hard to say. Ooh, but they do get hit. They are on the highest percentage right now, but not making it easy for Sora. Especially after having to recover. Ooh, but they're getting juggled. Sora may be floaty, but he can hit hard and multiple times. He blocks the Blizzaga and dodges that, and even the Thundaga. You are really bad at aiming your lightning attacks, Sora, but not that side special. They are both. Chat is closing in on his final smash, though, but does get hit by the ice. And as a reminder, when you're frozen, it takes you go fly farther, and it takes you longer to get out the higher your percentage is. Chat misses their final smash. That is devastating to see. And, ooh, they're not out yet. And they dodge the Thundaga once again. And they have dodged each other's attacks blow for blow. Sora is very close to his final smash and even gets them frozen and out. Chad has lost the first stock. That took a while with there only being 2. And they get hit by sealing the keyhole. Yes, that is the official name for the final smash. Does that send them flying? It does, but since they were on low percentage, it doesn't send them flying too much, but they do immediately get to 50%. And now on 83. Like, can they do a comeback? Yes, they can with that down attack. But they do get juggled. That is Sora's specialty. And they are down. Will this be a stockless victory for Sora, or will chat give them humility? Consider. Oh, yes, they do. Chat's still on 1 stock, but Sora has more. But Sora has now lost one of his stocks, showing that he can be beaten. Don't let the Sephiroth victory go to your head, my friend. Right now, it is just a juggle fight trying to see who would win. Did he just taunt? He is showing he does not care about chat's love for Deltarune. Is chat going to take that sitting down? Ooh, hopefully not. Otherwise, this will be disappointing. Oh, nope, they're getting him juggled, but not for long. He is the master of schmoving out of attacks. That's Sora. And they don't even get their final smash off. Chat is out! Chat has lost! Chat will not be able to make their own pick. The power of Disney and anime hair has beaten chat's love for Toby Fox. It is a sad day for Undertale and Deltarune fans alike. Yep, people are sad and hating on Disney right now. Up next, in round 2, we have Toon Link representing Link's Awakening versus Scott's pick. Will we be able to explore a mysterious island, or will the streamer himself have the final say? Let us see. Everyone is really mad about Disney beating out their own pick. I am sorry, chat, but that's how the CPU fights go. And right now, I am getting juggled. I have not landed a single hit. Well, now I have, but I think that was just explosive fire. And also, this very area is coming from... Ooh, Toon Link, as I was describing, has lost a stock. Like, in front of this location from Dragon Quest XI. A very good game. I do definitely recommend. And right now, I am on high percentage, but Toon Link did lose a stock. However, as we've seen, just because someone has more stocks doesn't always mean they'll be the victor, as seen in some of the previous fights. Ooh, there is some heavy hits going on. Also, to keep this from being too short of a stream, I do have something planned afterwards. So do not worry, this is not just going to be a half-hour long stream. And right now, I am getting hurt badly. But so is Toon Link. And Toon Link not only beat me out, but also has their final smash ready. But not anymore. I came back with a vengeance. It is now 1 stock on Toon Link and 2 on Grandmaster Scott. And I have my final smash ready. So, will I be able to land it, or will this be like with chat? Also, I'm just now realizing I gave us both swords. And I get my blade attack off, but it is kind of worthless. It's not that good of a final smash. And Toon Link has a much better final smash that he is ready to use whenever. If he can land it, that can be bad for me. Meaning, oh, but they don't! Toon Link is out! Grandmaster Scott has taken the victory with Rebellion. So long, Link's Awakening. You're not permanently gone, but you're just not going to be immediate. And don't worry, after what Disney did, I don't have emotions anymore. I'm sorry Chad has lost their Delta Traveler, but hopefully, you can get your satisfaction in this final round. Will I prove that I am better than Disney, or will Disney's billions crush me? Let us find out. Kingdom Hearts. Scott, show the real levels because something seems versatile. No, it's all level 9. Trust me. I'll even show it afterwards. But it is all level 9. Trust me. We're all fighting on a Donkey Kong stage. Chat already said that they didn't want a Donkey Kong Bonanza playthrough, so that's why that's not happening. And I get hit by a parry, but managed to recover with a stone scabbard. And I even hit him back. If you're not going to root for anyone, at least root for the destruction of Disney, my friends. Even though he truly is getting the better of me, I have... Oop! And he does recover. But not for long, as I send him flying. And flying again. And, ooh, even harder, even though I got hit hard, he has lost a stock. And I'm still only on 47. Correction, 55. That is such a really good up special. And does he recover? Yes, he does, and I fail to stop it. I'm on a very nice percentage, and I get frozen, and the final smash is ready. Will I get hit hard? If I do, that is an immediate stock loss. I missed, sealing the keyhole. Now that is impressive, chat. Oop, but I do get hit hard. Will I be able to recover? No, I will not. I lose the smash and a stock. But he is on 86% now. Alright, let's see. Will I be able to get him down a stock, or will I end up getting juggled like I almost did there? I am getting a little tired from all the talking, so... I have now reached 25%, but I missed getting hit by Thundaga. That was not that good. I do get hit, but Sora is on the higher percentage, but I have my final smash ready. He does parry my side special. Will I be able to get it off and knock him off the ring? I get it off! And he is off the arena! Sora is down 1 stock! All that's left now is Scott versus... nope. All that's left is 1 stock versus 2. That really hurts. I am on 90%, but Sora's down to 1 stock. Will I get humbled, or will I 2-stock Sora? Oof. Sora has his final smash prepared. If I ever do this again, which I probably will, like next year. Oop, there goes my stock, and Sora still has his final smash ready. Will he be able to bring me to 50%, or will I be free of it? I may be. And there he goes. It's now just a 1 stock versus 1. If I get unlucky with getting hit down to the abyss, Sora just wins. Like, that truly would be sad. And a truly cheap way to win, just like Disney would intend. Oop, I am getting juggled hard, but Sora is on 145% and rising. Any strong hit, and there he goes! Disney is defeated! It is proven that corporate decisions cannot beat a good streamer. Disney has fallen, the streamer has won. Final results. The Sword Fighter! Oh, my sister sent me a text, I'll get back to it later. And now, since this was my pick, I get to choose what's next. And seeing chat so sad, How about we do a compromise? According to a friend of mine, Delta Traveler would probably only take me 3 streams at max, which is what I count as a series, 3 or more streams. So, excuse me. We will do Delta Traveler, and then after, I pick what's next, and that will be Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I felt bad that you guys were so distraught over Disney beating out your pick, so I'll be nice to you. Best streamer, I know. All right, let me answer my sister real quick. All right. I love being complimented. Now then, to show that this was not skewed at all, everything was level 9, a level 9 CPU. Now, there is one thing I'm going to do, because this stream has only been going for 40 minutes. I have to get it prepared, so one moment, please, as you just stare at my very hairy face. Okay, and as for what we will be ending this stream on... Oh, the capture isn't there, and... and now I'm not here. Here we go. I'm going to crop out those ads on the side. So, 1 second. New art. 1 moment, please. It's a fan game. I can just download it. I know, but I don't have a thumbnail ready yet, and I don't like doing series without a proper thumbnail. That's more just a me thing, honestly. Then I'm just going to crop that bottom ad. And just make this a little bigger. And for this final bit, I will be ranking every Mega Evolution, including some of the ones that were introduced in Legends ZA. So spoilers for some of the new Megas there. So, starting off with Mega Venusaur, A tier. It's fine. It's just gotten a bigger flower, but I do like that it gets thick fat. Mega Charizard X, I may hate all the attention Charizard gets, but I love this Mega. So, it gets to share a bit with A tier. Charizard Y gets B tier. All it does is just get larger wings. Blastoise, this is also... honestly, kind of B tier. Literally, it was just one big cannon and then 2 more cannons. Mega Launcher made sense to give it, but that's really all it was. Mega Beedrill. A tier. Beedrill's kind of already a meh Pokemon, but I just love how it just gets more Impaler-like. Mega Pidgeotto. A tier. It's kind of simple, just giving it bigger wings, but I really like the extra feather additions, so it's fine. Raichu X and Raichu Y. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like them. I find it silly that they gave them an X and a Y like they did with Mewtwo and Charizard, but the fact that they make them DLC exclusive, I'm gonna be factoring that in. So B tier and D tier. This is not a lot, Game Freak. Mega Clefable. S tier. It's perfect. It makes the most sense. The wings are a good size, and making it flying type really helps. Mega Alakazam. You are A tier, just the spoons, but I don't use trade evolutions a lot, so, or just ever really, so you still get A tier just for being a trade. Mega Victory Bell. A tier. Not perfect, but he is my fat little boy, and I love him. Mega Slowbro. It's goofy, and I think it just deserves a bit more love. So, A tier. Gengar. S tier, especially if it's shiny. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. D tier. You're an abomination, a freak of nature. A Mega Starmie should look more like Starro, and not whatever this is. Mega Kangaskhan. B tier. Like, it's fine. It's just kind of lazy that it's just the child comes out. Mega Pinsir. Honestly, it's not that bad. I actually kind of like it. I'm not much of a Pinsir fan. I prefer Heracross. So, you get A tier. You're alright. Then, Mega Gyarados. The fact that this is actually based on an episode from the anime, I actually really like, and the dark type was a good touch. So, you actually get S tier. I really just love Mega Gyarados. Next, Mega Aerodactyl. You're already my favorite of the fossils, and the fact that you're the only one that got a Mega is really interesting. I just really enjoy. You're really interesting. So, you get A tier. And as for Mega Dragonite, there are people were divided on this when it first came out. Some liked it, some hated it. I personally love this because it fits with Dragonite's goofy design, and I also grew up watching Dragon Tales. You get S tier, my friend. Mega Mewtwo X and Y. Also kind of silly that they got this, but I kind of like how one looks more like Mew than the other. So you get B tier, even though the psychic fighting is interesting. You get A tier. Mega Meganium. It's small, but I like the massive flowers on the neck. But I'm also already not a fan of Mega Meganium, even though they gave it the fairy typing. So you at least get B tier. Mega Feraligatr gets C tier. It's mostly because this was ruined for me with someone saying it looks like a toilet seat. Like, it's kept from being D because I like how it's supposed to be like a Totodile head. Mega Ampharos. S tier. Like, this is just fantastic, and this somehow making it a dragon type is just perfect. Mega Steelix. Once again, the only thing keeping it back is trade evolutions, but I love it. Same with Mega Scizor. Like, that's pretty much what's keeping these guys from getting S tier. Mega Heracross. Like, I just love Mega Heracross. I just love Heracross, and I do like Mega Heracross, but not enough to go S tier. So you actually get the same. You get to be the same as Pinsir. So then Mega Skarmory. I like it getting its shiny colors, even though I don't know what a Mega Shiny Skarmory looks like. And the fact that it's just gotten sharper is just a lot of fun. It's just more blades. I love that. Mega Houndoom. Also A. It is terrifying. It is menacing, and I love it. Mega Tyranitar. You also get A tier. I've never used the Tyranitar, but I love the design. I like it going from rock ground to rock dark, even though it means it gets a different ×4 weakness, but it's still incredible. I love it. Mega Sceptile. He's a Christmas tree. He gets A tier for that. Mega Blaziken. He becomes a street fighter. I love it. And Mega Swampert. It's ugly, but you know what? He gets S tier because Mudkip is my favorite starter, and I just love how overpowered Swampert is. Next, Mega Gardevoir. You get A tier. It's just, I love Gardevoir. Gardevoir is already a really good Pokemon, and that this just makes so much sense as a Mega. It's not going higher considering what the internet has done to you. Mega Sableye. He's just a little gremlin boy, so he gets to gremlin his way to S tier with his giant ruby. Like, he's just a gremlin, I like it. Mega Mawile. I like how it ties more into the myth it's based on, but I'm not a Mega Mawile fan as much. Mega Aggron. You get A tier. It's simple, but the change design really works, making it more kaiju-like, and the fact that it goes to a pure steel type with filter just really makes it good. Mega Metacham. A tier. Just more hands, kind of like more spoons for Alakazam. I really like it. He basically becomes a stand user. Mega Manectric. B tier. The big mane is nice and all, but it's not much. It's not much. Mega Sharpedo. Has an A tier, same with Mega Camerupt. It's just the fact that he just becomes a murder torpedo and he gets the Team Magma logo on his forehead, I just love. And the fact that he just becomes an actual volcano, I really love that. Next is Mega Altaria. A tier. Becoming the first Dragon Fairy type was already really cool, and then they just make it a living cloud. It's just, I love it. Mega Banette. S tier. It's simple of how it's just unzips, and even though I'm not a competitive person, I know it's not that good, but I love Mega Banette's design. It's so horrifying. I just love it. Mega Absol. S tier. It's not that hard to explain why when you look at it. Mega Glalie. A tier. Just big mouth. I love the big mouth. Mega Salamence. The croissant. You get A tier for being just a giant croissant. I know it's supposed to be a crescent moon, but croissant is funnier. Mega Metagross. S tier. It may be so hard to get a Beldum, but my god, you're just an awesome looking Mega. Latios and Latias? I'm sorry, but until you can tell me which one is Latios and which one is Latias, you're getting D tier. I don't know why Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre were put here, but I'll give you both A tier anyway, because you're pretty cool. Like, I don't know why you're here when I guess Primal Reversion's kind of like Mega Evolution, but not really. Anyway, Mega Rayquaza. S tier. A nightmare in competitive to the point where it created its own tier in Smogon, and is just really cool. Mega Lopunny. I would put you higher than A, but the internet has ruined you for me. Mega Garchomp. Honestly, Garchomp did not need a Mega, and it's not even that good. The design is fine. The design is cool, but you did not need a Mega. You're already iconic and loved. And powerful. We all know Cynthia. Next, Mega Lucario. I know it's basic, but I love anime. Anime is literally not even just a hyperfixation, it's just an obsession, and I love it. And I just love how you're just an anime protagonist. Mega Abomasnow. I already love Abomasnow, just the Snover line, and I just love this Mega. It's just big and frilly. Kind of reminds me of Monster House, I'm going to be honest. Mega Gallade. You get to go with Gardevoir. I just like how the Matador look and how it also kind of looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! But I kind of use them both about equal amounts. Like, I've used a Gardevoir a little bit more than a Gallade, but I've used them both. Next, Mega Frostlass. I'm going to be honest, when I first saw this, my first thought was Bleach. This is just Rukia and Sode no Shirayuki from Bleach. So that's why when I got this in Legends EA, I caught one, I gave it the Frostlass, and I named it Rukia. Like, Bleach is fantastic. Mega Emboar. You get A tier. I just love the big stick. He's just like, how do we make Emboar more imposing? Do we invest more into the wrestler part? No, we give him a big stick. And I love it. Mega Excadrill. You get S tier because I'm obsessed with Gurren Lagann. And this is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Mega Autono. Honestly, you kind of needed a Mega, but at the same time, not really. So you get B tier. Not C tier, since I do like the look and the fact that you become a fairy type. Scolipede. Armor boy. I like just, he gets armor. He goes from a fast sweeper to a tank. I love it. Scrafty. Okay, this is literally just Hoodlum Scrafty. If anyone knows that, he's just a YouTuber Hoodlum Scrafty now. So you get an A for that, at least. I've never used a Scrafty before, but I really do love the design, even though it's just the Hoodlum Scrafty channel. Mega Electros. I'm gonna be honest, this took me a while to warm up to, and it still kind of is. So, but you do get A tier anyway, because I like how these hands are a plus and a minus that blink to change which is which. Mega Chandelure. It literally is the only kind of Mega that makes sense, and Chandelure is one of my favorite Pokemon, so you get S tier. Mega Chestnut. Like, I'm not a big Chestnut fan, because I'm not much of a fan of Pokemon that are ×4 weak to stuff, with certain exceptions. So, well, okay, that's not true, considering Abomasnow, but you get A tier at the very least, because it's a really good design. Delphox? I'm more of a Greninja person, but this is really good. But Greninja gets the S tier. Like, this is literally just Naruto. This is something out of Naruto. Next, Mega Pyroar. You get too much hate, I'm gonna be honest. So you're not getting D, you're getting C, because even though it's just a big main, it's actually the Japanese kanji for fire. So at least there's some thought, but not much. Next, Mega Floette. I'm gonna be honest, I would have put this thing at C, or at A, but a YouTuber ruined it for me, saying that this cord here is like an umbilical cord. Not to mention, I'm not a fan of recoil moves, and that's what its signature move is. So you also go C tier next to Big Mane and Toilet Head. Mega Malamar. I don't care what the internet says, I love you. I love just the Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or like War of the Worlds or Independence Day kind of look you have. I love this. Mega Barbaracle. It's perfect. Perfect. Down to the minute detail, perfect. Mega Dragalge, you're the same, but I've never used a Dragalge before in my life, so you at least get A tier. Mega Halucha. A friend of mine and his family got me into Nacho Libre, so that's why you get S tier. I know the joke is that it's Rey Mysterio, but all I see is Nacho Libre. Mega Zygarde. This, I'm gonna be honest, this came out of nowhere for me, and I do love it. But I think that the tiny body eclipsed by the giant cannon is like, it's silly, but I love it. So you at least get A tier. Mega Diancie? I'm gonna be honest, you were only an event exclusive, and you were a mythical Pokemon, so that really hurts you. However, I do like the wedding dress look. So, or like the princess look, so you at least get A tier. Mega Drampa? I've never used the Drampa before, but I do love this design, and is probably one of the ones that caught me off guard the most. So at the very least, you get, you get S tier, and Mega Phalanx is just the boys. I wish I had made a tier higher than S, but that's where you go. And this is all of them. This is what I put as my tier list for Megas, including the ones in Legend ZA. There was new art. Sorry, I wasn't actually looking at chat. I didn't have... Okay, I feel like I need to explain this because chat does this a lot whenever I'm when I'm Googling something. I don't have this as split screen. I know I probably should, but I don't. How I have it set up is that I have chat being read on OBS Studio. I'll check out the art later. Chat is so clingy. So, what I was saying is, I have OBS Studio, and this is where I look at chat and my diagnostics, but if I'm ever having to go into Internet Explorer, which is where I do my Google searches, excuse me, I had to tab out. I'm kind of not really tabbing out, but it's essentially I'm tabbing out. So if I'm not reading chat, because if I'm like if you see like a PC scene like this, that's what's going on, okay? Now that I've made my point, sorry, I just didn't know if this stream's gonna end immediately. It's going to end soon, but I'm going to check out. I'm going to check out the new art. No profanity. No, my money. I don't like this. Just no profanity. I choose not to swear, but I said this before, but I aim for my channel to be a general audience channel. So like I'll play Nintendo games because I love Nintendo, but I'll also play a couple like teen and M games, but I'm very particular at those at the same time, so that's why you don't see them as often. So I'll check out my friend message later. I can just check it out. No. Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to... This was a bit of a shorter stream, but this was a lot of fun at the same time. My throat kind of hurts, and I'll be ending the stream right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to subscribe. No, don't. And I don't know what else to do. I don't really have much else for, like, content. Like, even when I look at just the games on my Switch, especially considering chat wasn't that into... Well, I guess there is one thing I can do. It's really random, but... Okay, but it is just something. Yeah. It's gonna may take a little while to... Let's see if I can even load it now if I need like the external. Nope, we're good. Okay. Download. Oh, wait, I just thought of something. There was one thing I could have done. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Hang on. There is one thing I can do to extend. One other thing I can do to extend that I haven't done in a while. Anything just something until I make the meme. Alright, hang on. Okay. And here's what I'll do. We're just gonna do the final boss of the World of Light. And that's pretty much it. So, I'm just gonna use the people I main. So... And, it's a good amount I actually main in this game. So, I'm just gonna go... These are like kind of like the three I'm the best with. This is like my primary build, and... You know, I really should do a... I kind of want to do a Castlevania series at some point. I've played a single Castlevania game. Nope. I've done like one Castlevania game, so I wouldn't hate like doing more. I'm gonna be honest, I have done this recreationally so much that I am just weirdly good. Kind of want to try this on hard mode at some point in my life. This is a good way to pad it out. Last time I played Smash Ultimate, I mean, I play it a lot whenever like a friend is over for like a holiday, if we have like a gathering. But the last time I did this on the channel was, I think, the World of... No, not the World of Light Nuzlocke. I think the last time I... Was this the World of Light Nuzlocke, or was this when I was choosing a Halloween costume? Now I actually can't remember. Smash Ultimate. I thought you said Goku. No, I don't think I'll ever play Sparking Zero. I am not really. You know, whenever like people talk about anime and like what they grew up with, there's like different answers, usually depending on the generation. Like if you say, yeah, oh, okay, yeah, there's people who like, because there's like different generations. You have. There's like kind of like different like kinds of first anime watchers. You have the big three, which are just the people who started with either One Piece, Dragon Ball, or Naruto. You have the new gen, meaning they started with something like Jujutsu Kaisen or My Hero Academia. And then you have the, what I like to call market anime, basically people who got into anime through stuff like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Beyblade. Basically just anime that really existed just to sell toys, that were just marketable. And then there's the kind of miscellaneous. Basically people who started with anime that weren't any of the above. Stuff like One Punch Man, Akame ga Kill, Code Geass, Gurren Lagann, and just stuff like that. And for me, I'm a big threer. I started with the big three. Like, for me, my first three anime were... I actually vividly remember this. My first anime that I started with were Naruto, Bleach, and Full Metal Alchemist. Not the best to start with when you're young, but that's what I did start with. Also, by the way, speaking of anime, I really do appreciate the people who answered the poll I had on if Simon the Digger was a gym leader, what type would he use? I do appreciate the people who answered, because, interestingly, like a lot of people were like, he needs to be a steel type user, but it was also surprisingly, like, split between, well, not split, like, more people said steel, but it's like a vote difference. Which I just found really interesting. Like, more people saw him as a steel type user than a ground type. But let me know what anime you started your life with, or even if you did, because I know that there's some people. Because not everyone's into anime, which I respect. I'm not all anime. Like there are certain like non-anime shows I like, but those are also mostly like mystery shows, like Rizzolian Isles and Psych and NCIS. And there's this new one that came out last year that's really good called High Potential. So if you're someone who really likes like cop mysteries, it's good. But this is a good way to extend, like not just simply doing a tournament. But to be fair, if we ever, like when the day comes when we end up building a bigger audience, which I do have a plan for that to get more people, but it's going to wait until next year. I started with Pokemon or Sakura Card Captor. My friend got me a second. I've heard of Sakura Card Captor. In a weird way, though. I knew about Sakura Card Captor through a Cadicarus video. He did a video on like a bunch of PlayStation iToy games. And that was one of them. A Japanese exclusive Sakura Card Captor game. So that's how I know, like, I know of it, I know nothing about it. Also, do you think Nintendo will ever make a Smash Bros. Movie? If they do, like, if they ever make, like, a movie adaptation or TV show adaptation of Smash Bros., I'm gonna be honest, it needs to be kind of like The Secret Levels. You know, where it was just an anthology series on the characters. Like, I would love that. Got him. I don't watch anime anymore. It was a 6-year-old thing. I just watched Pokemon XYZ every 4 months. The best Pokemon anime. Boom. We need to do another Smash Bros. With Shadow. Yeah, we do. I talked about this with a friend once. On like, do you think Nintendo will ever make another Smash game for the Switch 2? And I think they will. Oh, I thought that was a different attack. I think they will for the Switch 2 to make it like a bit more powerful, adding more characters and maybe new features. If they do, though, this is gonna make me sound old. But even though it wasn't my generation, I kind of wish they had. Wait, hang on. Boom! Tetracon. I heard about XYZ, but in my streaming service costs that money, so I don't watch it. A lot of Pokemon fans consider it the best of the Pokemon anime adaptations for its animation and its story, and also for having one of Ash's strongest teams. But also, it's controversial for having one of the most hated Ash losses of all time. Like, everyone knows about Ash versus Elaine. Like everyone knows about Ash versus Elaine. Like, and everyone hates Ash versus Elaine. Yep, even people in chat know what I'm talking about. It's like, how does Ash Greninja lose to Mega Charizard X? Got him. But like I was saying, I do think that if Nintendo ever did like a Smash Bros. Show, I don't think it should be a movie. Plot, that's how. That's just Pokemon explained. Even when it comes to like the Sinnoh League, Ash had so much ready for him, and yet he loses to a guy who absolutely used an action replay. You know? Like, probably one of the most confusing characters in all of Pokemon, because we know so little about him, is... I forget his name. The dude with the Darkrai. Anyone who's seen it knows what I'm talking about. Yep, people do know what I'm talking about. Is like... The dude had a Darkrai, and no one knew if he had any other Pokemon other than a Darkrai, and then he has a Latios. Oh. Also, fun fact, this is the only time when Giga Bowser exists. He has never shown up in an official Mario property, just Smash Bros. No. Like, I'll gun him down. Got him. Also, fun fact, you can jump off the ledge and not die. After a boss win. Pulls it out. And we were all thinking it, man. Yeah, seriously. That character has never made sense. Although, fun fact... It's probably not technically canon considering, you know, Pokemon has technically established a multiverse. But that guy did not become champion. Because in the Black and White anime, Cynthia has a not promotion match, but she has a match against one of the Elite Four, and she's still called Champion of Sinnoh. So she beat that guy. So whatever other legendaries he had, like if he had friggin' like Regigigas or like whatever, like he still lost, meaning that like an action replay can only get you so far against Cynthia, the strongest champion. You know, I was considering putting one of the Monster Hunter games on, but I wasn't entirely decided. He flipping pulls out Darkrai. Yeah, like imagine, like, because we were told that he only won using a Darkrai, and no one knows if he had it. And he also won he won every single battle with just a Darkrai. Imagine it's just because he has only Darkrai. Like he just has a party of like 5 Darkrai and a Latios. Got him. You know, I've never really played a Monster Hunter game. I tried one once, but I just could not understand the trap mechanics. And the one I ended up being the best with wasn't even, like, one of the normal ones. Like, what I ended up being good with was the Monster Hunter stories. The ones that were more like Pokemon. So I just find it funny. Like, it took me having to do a Pokemon-style Monster Hunter game to be good at Monster Hunter. Alright, and here we go. I have not lost any of them yet. So we get... Excuse me. The final battle. Darkon versus Galeen. Excuse me. But what I was saying is, like, if we ever get, like, another Smash game, I kind of hope they do a Subspace Emissary for it. World of Light is kind of like that, but I'm going to be honest, Like, even though that wasn't a part of my generation, it's really cool. Well, that wasn't good. Nice. Let him just get a lot of the damage off. Alright, and I just stopped the bomb. You know what's interesting? Wings of Rebellion, his ups... Oh, I got it at the same time! Okay, that's cool. But what I find interesting is his up special for Arsene, Wings of Rebellion, is not actually an attack in Persona. It's not one of the skills in the game. Like, what it is just something that's said throughout the game. Like, it's like the Wings of Rebellion is more like a metaphorical thing. And then here's just his up special. Oh, nope, do not nuke me. What I also find interesting is that... Well, first of all, I do like how they handle Joker in this game. It kind of makes sense. What I find interesting is the grappling hook. Because that is something that only appears in one game. Well, technically two, because it's also technically in Persona Tactica. But, like, not really. It's in, like, one cutscene of Tactica. But it's also only in Persona 5 Royal. Just something they added to give Joker more of a Phantom Thief feel. Okay, if I only had legendary Pokemon, I would have Shaman because of Moss. If I had a team of only legendaries, I'm going to be honest, some of those legendaries would just be like Groudon and Kyogre for one. Oh. Like, if I was to do a team of all legendaries, I mean, first of all, one of my favorites is already Raikou. So I'd probably take Raikou for one. And then I do love Darkrai. I'm actually kind of I'd have to think on that. Like, if I was to only have legendary Pokemon. I think Zeraora would definitely be one of them. Maybe Solgaleo? I don't know. Normally when I think of, like, the Pokemon I would want on a team, it's usually, like, Lucario or Frostlass. Like, definitely Frostlass nowadays with Mega Frostlass, which I just love the design. They're probably my favorite Mega nowadays. Wait, nope. Ah, dang it. Come on. Come on, let me just win this with only Joker. No! I tried to dodge that. Okay, there goes Darkon. Now just Galeem. And we get the Arsene. And we beat it before the pulse attack. Alright. Also, something I meant to bring up with the whole Team Moss joke. I don't think I will do a Team Moss playthrough video, or even series, because that would entail me to have to constantly be doing a character, and I don't know if I could feasibly do a constant character for an entire stream series. And I don't do recorded content either. So, like, I like doing Team Moss and the idea of, like, it's our own version of, like, Team Sky, like MGTV's Team Sky, but I don't know if I could, because I don't really do recorded content. I want to in the future, and I have a plan for it, but I'm holding off on putting it in effect until a little bit. So you guys can keep talking up Team Moss if you want. And as a reminder, the rules of being a member of Team Moss, you have to have a grass-type Pokemon, a ground-type Pokemon. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to get copyright struck. I don't want to get copyright hit. Because you actually can on certain kinds of songs. But either way, getting back to what I was saying. So our rule for Team Moss, you have to have either a legendary, you have to have a grass-type Pokemon, a ground-type Pokemon, or any Pokemon that can know Dig. Our team colors are Moss Green. And also, as for me, I am not a team leader. We are not a villain team. I am Moss Master. And I would do like a cosplay for it, but I don't actually have any moss green clothing. Maybe like someday in the future I'll find some for a joke, but just imagine, but that's just kind of the semantics. So until then, let's do one more look at the Discord. And not much else, but I'm okay with ending it there. So, I'll be ending the stream right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to subscribe. Comment down below since it helps to connect with you guys. Like the video so there's more of what you want to see. Share videos so more people know this channel even exists. And don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I go live. Until next time, see ya guys.